I'm at Taiwan International Airport. I've already passed through security, passport control, and immigration, and now I'm on my way to the China Airlines lounge. I arrived at this airport at approximately 1400 yesterday, and then I went out into the city, Taipei, and stayed in a hotel all night. I got back to this airport around 0800 this morning and went through security. My flight out of here is China Airlines 6, scheduled to leave from gate Delta 8 at 1700. So I have quite a few hours to spend, and that's why I'm going to the lounge. I like to pass time in the lounge because there you have free food, free drinks, free internet, and so on. Plus, it's usually quieter in there and more comfortable. Sometimes the food in the lounges isn't all that great, especially in American lounges for domestic flights. The food in those lounges is usually snacks, and they have very few heated food, very little meat. They have things like chips, soup, and pretzels, and maybe some vegetable sticks like celery and carrots and stuff. And if you find any meat, you'll be lucky. And if there is any meat, it might be lunch meat. I've found the lounges in Europe to be a step above the lounges in the United States, and the lounges here in Asia are a step above those in Europe. I think that any lounge in an international terminal is going to be better than a lounge in a domestic terminal. However, at Hartsfield Airport in Atlanta, in one of the domestic terminals in Concourse B, there is a Delta Sky Club that is really good. It's probably the best Delta Sky Club at Atlanta Airport, except for perhaps the ones in the two international terminals, E and F. That domestic Delta Sky Club in Concourse B actually has some warm food. Whenever I fly out of Hartsfield, I'll go to the Sky Club in Concourse B, E, or F, despite which concourse my flight leaves from. But if I don't have a lot of time, then I'll just go to the Sky Club in the concourse from where my flight leaves from. I'm finally here at the China Airlines lounge. I go down these stairs, and then that takes you to the main part of the lounge. And it's in the morning, so there's not a lot of people here, which is good. That means there's not going to be big crowds around the food tables and the drinks and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be able to go and get drinks and food without having to wait. And I'll be able to sit in any location I choose. And that's the first thing. Find a place to sit, preferably in a corner, with my back to the wall, where I can see everybody and where nobody can walk up behind me. Yeah, it looks like a decent place here, but it's a little bit too close to that TV. I'll go back in the other room and sit in the corner. Now that opening there is where you can order your noodles. And there are the available drinks where they have soft drinks and beer. And here are some Oriental type dishes. I'm not sure what those are. There's my spot. As soon as I put my bag down, then I'll go get some food. This is a better meal that I've had in any American airline lounge.